And I got to tell you, man, this Chris Matthews stuff is great. He came out and he said on October 4th on his show, hey, listen, I'm just as tough as on everybody. In fact, I'll give you the direct quote here. I'm pretty independent in terms of the two parties. I've been just as tough on Bill Clinton and Hillary and Rudy and the whole bunch of them. He messed up. He shouldn't have said that. Because there's a little organization called Media Matters for America. And what they do is they go around and make sure that you're this isn't the post-game show, so I can't curse, but that let's say your stuff is on point. Okay? And it turns out Chris Matthews' stuff is not on point. So they went back and looked for the last 3 months before he made that statement, how many positive and negative comments that Chris Matthews made about Hillary Clinton and Rudy Giuliani. At the time, they were both the leaders in the race for president in their respective parties. Well, it turns out he made 10 negative remarks about Clinton for every one negative remark about Rudy Giuliani. Oh, I play it just as evenly. I don't know what you're talking about. Now, on the positive side, he made nearly 3 times as many positive remarks about Rudy Giuliani as he did about Hillary Clinton. So overall, in that 3-month period, he made 10 positive remarks about Hillary Clinton overall, and he made 82 negative remarks. I play it evenly. I don't know what you're talking about. And by the way, Media Matters said they didn't count anything that was even close to vague. If it was vague in the least bit, it wouldn't get counted. There had to be a clear negative remark in order to count, right? And on the Rudy Giuliani side of the ledger, well, he also made 8 negative remarks about Rudy Giuliani and 28 positive ones. What? He plays it even. I don't know what you're talking about. And he said, well, come on, Cenk. Negative, positive. Come on. How bad could the comments be? MediaMatters.org, man. They're tracking you. They're watching you. You better be good for goodness sake, because they got you on the record. Here come the quotes. First of all, this is one of the ones that counted as a positive for Hillary Clinton. But even if, when Chris Matthews talks about her in a positive way, he always sneaks in insult as well. So get a load of this quote. She's been charming, but cold and absolutely flawless. A highly scripted, brilliant performance by Hillary Clinton. So even when she's brilliant, it's scripted, hence fake. Even when she's charming, she's still cold. And that's one of the positive comments. Okay, now let's get to the negative comments. Oh, by the way, before we even get to what's on the record, in Philadelphia Inquirer reported in 2001 that Chris Matthews told an MSNBC colleague, quote, I hate her, all she stands for. Yeah, but what are you talking about? Chris Matthews, even-handed, man. A little for Hillary, a little for Rudy. The guy's totally independent. All right. So first, of course, he starts talking about how Hillary Clinton is all manufactured. So he says, quote, on his October 11th show, and Hillary's so lawyered up and consultant up, we don't know what they really think, do we? Really? Chris, are there any politicians that don't have consultants? Can you name one that doesn't have a consultant? They're all consultant up. And they pretend as if Hillary Clinton is the only one with political consultants. It's unbelievable. All right, now, quote number 2. They have to nestle and pander, if you will. It seems like Hillary Clinton has made her bed. She's going to be for the side of the illegal immigrants. That's where she is. That's on his October 31st show. Really? She's on the side of the illegal immigrants? Come on, Chris. I mean, try a little bit. I don't support Hillary Clinton's issues oftentimes as well. But you can't go as far as saying she's for illegal immigrants. That's a ridiculous thing to say. But a guy he just can't stand her. He said it. He said, I can't stand her. I hate her. Right? So, third comment is, he talks about the Chicago, New York fan thing, of course, and he says, doesn't she know she looks like a fraud? By the way, I'm just giving you some examples. These aren't the most egregious. There's 82 of these just for that 3-month period. Okay, there's more of them than you know what to do with. But I wanted to give you one that I think is exactly indicative of why Chris Matthews hates Hillary Clinton. He inadvertently said it in the middle of some diet story. So here it is. He said, I think a lot of people pick a president they figure would sort of like them if they knew them. And if you're overweight or have a problem with your diet, and I certainly did for years, you may figure Hillary doesn't like people like me. She's looking down on me. What do you think, Howie? She's looking down on me, that woman. She thinks she's better than me. Bang. Bingo. That is it right there. Chris Matthews, personal psychology in a nutshell. For whatever crazy reason, Chris Matthews has got it in his head that Hillary Clinton is looking down on him and judging him. It has nothing to do with Senator Clinton. It has to do with some other woman in Chris Matthews' life that he felt was judging him. And he's taken all of that and put it all on Hillary Clinton. Listen to that quote again. Hillary doesn't like people like me. She's looking down on me. What do you think, Howie? She's looking down on me, that woman. She thinks she's better than me. Gee, I wonder why Chris Matthews can't stand Hillary Clinton. It's got nothing to do with it. Now turn it around, look at Rudy's quotes. Okay, again, there's 28 of these glowing comments in just a 3-month period. He talks about his toughness, his tough persona, over and over. And here's a direct quote. Rudy is this tough, kick-butt cop from New York. You know he's not a nice guy. You know he can be a SOB, but maybe this is what you want on a subway at 3 in the morning. Maybe that's what people feel like in their heads right now. It's 3 in the morning, and we want a tough guy on that subway with us, right? God, he's so tough. Here's another one. Rudy Giuliani, after 9/11, the galloping horse of history came by. He jumped in the saddle and made himself Winston Churchill. You either grab your opportunity when it comes or you blow it. This guy grabbed it. And that is why I think he's the #1 possibility to be the next Republican nominee for president. What? Rudy Giuliani, Hillary Clinton. I'm just as even on both sides. I just call it like it is. Rudy Giuliani is so tough and manly, and I want him at 3 in the morning. And Fred Thompson smells so good, and George W. Bush is like a cowboy, and they're all so tough, and I love all the Republican men. Hillary Clinton, she's judging me. Isn't she? Oh, she's so fake and conniving and contrived and consultant up. 82 negative comments to 10 positive. 28 positive comments for Rudy to 8 negative. Now, you be the judge. What do you think? Is Chris Matthews fair and honest? I don't think so.